This tutorial will help you take control of your learning experience and to make progress in understanding how to read a scientific article. This is what you will learn in this tutorial. You will learn how to limit your database search to a scientific study article. You will learn about the 6 components and their contents. You will learn about the steps to take on how to read a study article. While an example of a scientific study article from a psychology database will be used for demonstration, this tutorial is transferable to other disciplines, such as biology, nursing, and the social sciences. We will begin by demonstrating how to limit a search to a scientific study article in psychology. Go to the library's homepage and hover over the tab that reads Articles and Databases. Next, scroll down to click on Databases by Subject. Here you will see a list of databases under each subject heading. Let's scroll down to Psychology in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. Click on Psych Info. A screen will pop up for off-campus access. Wait about 1 minute for another screen to pop up that will prompt you to type in your CUNY login credentials. After you have done this, a screen will appear to allow you to begin your search in the advanced search mode of the Psych Info database. Scroll down the screen and on the lower right-hand side, under the heading Methodology, highlight the word Empirical Study Article and click on the search box below in the lower right-hand corner. If you look to the left of your screen, you will see under the word Limiters, Methodology, Empirical Study. You need to scroll up to do this. You have told the database to limit your results to reports about original research that explain the methodology used and the basic findings, in other words, a scientific study article. If the database you're in does not have a methodology limiter, simply type the word method with an asterisk at the end of the D. This will ensure that the results will include an article with the methods section labeled method, methods, or methodology. Let's search for an empirical article on online learning versus face-to-face learning. Type in online learning in the first search box. Don't forget to enclose your phrase with quotation marks to keep the words together. On the next line, type in face-to-face learning within your quotation marks. Press search. 74 scientific articles appear. Let's look at number 2 and click on the linked full text on the left side of the screen and download the full text. Here you see a scientific article and its various components. If you scroll through this article, you will see the 6 bold headings that make up the scientific article. Let's discuss the anatomy of a scientific paper. The scientific paper includes the abstract, the introduction, a methods section, the results, discussion section, and the conclusion. The abstract, in this case, does not refer to a style of painting. The abstract, rather, is a summary of the article that summarizes the background information, methods of procedures, results, discussion, and conclusion. The introduction states the background information and previous research. It also provides primary goals of the study and the hypothesis or outcome of the study. The methods section explains the information used to perform the experiment so the reader can replicate it. A step-by-step walkthrough of the procedure usually has a diagram, a graph, or a table. The results section contains a statement about the overall findings and observations made in the experiment. The discussion section is where the data is interpreted. It also includes how the results support the hypothesis or study objectives. The conclusion has a brief summary of what happened in the experiment and suggestions for further research. Rather than reading the paper straight through, let's begin by looking at the order in which to read the sections of the scientific article that will allow for a faster way to understand the contents of the article. You should begin by reading the abstract first and reading the summary of the article. Then you should read the discussion section, which summarizes the complete results and gives reasons for the conclusions based on results. Next, move on to the introduction, which explains motivation and interpretation of the research and provides background information. Lastly, read the results section, which provides the data in a compact format for easy viewing. Congratulations! You've reached an understanding of the paper. You can see whether the paper is relevant to your work and know where the data and conclusions are hidden. In the description, you will find a link to a handout that will serve as an additional learning tool to help you succeed.